Alrighty. How is the audio doing today? Oh, it went to 1080. That's fine, I guess. We'll do it for today. If you notice a quality difference in the video, or if you notice more dropped frames, that's why it went into online full 1080 mode when I did automatic preferences. Because normally I manually set it to 720 because there are some people who can't handle that, especially on phones or that sort of thing. So it's just easier to load 720, but we will see. Okay, chat box is up.
Let's make it another good day.
All right. How are we doing this morning? Frames seem to be okay for the moment, so I think we're going to be good. Again, I'm just putting out my promotion out there, so don't mind me for the moment. Just doing my businessy stuff. All right, there we go. All right. And is my alert box up just in case? It is not yet. Let me get that going.
Do take care of yourself.
All right, so there's my alert on my page. Yep. We're going to launch it. Worried about Streamlabs today. I think it's having a stroke. All right, anyway, we'll just continue on. Also, do not mind the footsteps on the map. I was testing my stream earlier this week because my internet connection did have upload issues, which is also why I haven't been streaming. So that was corrected, or at least I believe it was. So now we're here, and we are back. So haven't collected any main items. All the enemies have respawned. So again, nothing's changed. The only thing that may have changed is the level of
Did you find something good?
what is it called? I can't think of the name.
Watch your footing.
Haze. The level of haze that I may have had, but again, haze is no longer really that important. Jeez, you didn't even let him drop. Cool beans. There's always something. Set that for 4 hours. It won't be 4 hours long, but just in case anybody asks what I'm doing. There we go. All right, cool.
There's something over
Do I have
there.
slow roll? I guess that's normal roll, but it's hard to tell.
We have to choose one way or the other.
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Oh. Ow. Did he hit me? I don't feel like he hit me, but oh well. Looking good today. Want to try that again? Fire and ice. Io knows what's up. That girl knows what's up.
You're expected to pull
Look
your
at
own
that.
weight in this squad.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
We'll ignore it for now because I think I have to go from the other path over there. It's hard to remember. Again, this is one of those areas where it's like, I have no idea where everything is. I haven't been in here enough. I go in here once, collect everything, and I say, screw it. How did you reach me from there? Oh, well. Ow! Son of a bitch. You know, since Pioneer's Guidance isn't really helping me right now, I'm thinking we'll put on Lifesteal. Don't get me wrong, I like Pioneer's Guidance, but it's not doing me any good right now.
We can certainly use this. Heading there now.
Oof. Those death drops. They'll get me. I'm guaranteeing it's going to get me at some point. Son of a bitch.
You're in danger.
Son of a bitch. Granted, my regeneration capabilities are far greater than they would be normally. So the drop-down path just leads back to where we were, which is just the short path, but I don't want to take the short path, so... Yay for me. All right. You know what? Why not? Does that lead me to where I think it does, or am I crazy? I'm probably just crazy. Oh yeah, no chance.
Aren't you going to pick that up? They found something valuable today.
Yeah, we did. Yep, just me today. Alright, cool. It's very weird because normally like the bots are here too, and it's just a little strange. I don't plan on it, Io. I really don't. I also do not want to fall off. There is a drop-down path there.
Did you find something good?
I'll go back to that in a minute. There is one here, too. Where does that go? We're going to find out.
That
No one
lighthouse
expects a
is
path.
somehow familiar to me. What's hidden in there?
Lighthouse. Lighthouse? Oh, that one.
Lost above us.
Vivify. You right.
This is a bit scary.
I'm surprised Io knows what scary is. I guess she would in a sense. It's not like her emotions are completely gone. There's a drop-down path I missed. Well, I might as well go back anyway.
I'll be there soon.
Okay, here it was. Girl, what are you doing over there?
What's hidden in there?
Broadsword, perfect. Not that I need any more weapons or veils or anything like that. Honestly, I've never bought a weapon or a veil in this game.
There's
Maybe once as a joke, but never for any other reason. Did I get that item? We're gonna backtrack a bit after this. How did I... Might as well just get it now.
Use this.
Again, how did I miss that? Yeah, that is its own separate ledge. Okay. I was like, they are not in the same location, so what the hell happened?
Heading there now.
But yes, Dark Souls logic. So, if you want to progress in this game, the chances are you have to, like, especially if you're blocked off, chances are you have to drop down from somewhere. Like, go down to go up. Zing! Just, I'm getting a laugh in. Also, I need to open this and actually drink it because I do this every time. I get a drink ready for the stream, right? I get something that I can sip on, and then I just have it sit there the entire stream. Mm. There we go. Got at least one sip out of it. Is there not an item there? There is an item. It's just over here, isn't it? Yep. And it was a dagger. I could have literally just let it sit there. Anyway, so this won't be really relevant for the YouTube video, but if you are watching on Twitch, you may be wondering, why are you streaming so early in the day? And the answer is that the two people I mod for are not streaming today for various reasons, which is fine. So I have a time slot to fill because normally I'd be focused on their stuff. But now I'm just waiting for like my anime releases and all that sort of stuff for today. You're getting vertigo? Really?
So many of them. Did you find something good?
Cool.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
It's okay, Io. I understand, girl.
What are those stacked boxes?
Wild swings. Blech. Pardon me. I did just have breakfast, so a little bit of the whole digestion thing going on. So if you hear me make weird noises, you'll have to forgive me. But also a reminder, have a healthy breakfast. Thank God I was over here when he did that.
I pray there's something valuable inside.
Right, Breaker. Again, don't get me wrong. I like the shotgun idea of the bayonet for those particular types, but it's just weird. That move does do quite a bit of damage.
Found it.
I'm trying to understand it because it's got such a long startup.
We can breathe easy for a while.
Also, I'm not particularly fond of the missile there.
A map of the depths. Davis said he wants one.
Also, if Code Vein does come out with DLC later on, I hope they have
If one of us were to fall here, what do you suppose the oceans were like?
more depths maps with a little bit more to them. Don't get me wrong, like the depths maps are fine, but what I'm saying is like give it a story mechanic or something that's a little more, you know, interesting. Because so far, the depths is only there for collecting, and that's it. Like, there's no other reason to go in there. Achievements and such, that's also part of it, but you don't actually have to go into the depths for any reason. Okay, alright. Got it.
Did I play my part well?
You did well, Io. Did well. EO, IO, AO, BO, DO. I was gonna make that joke at some point, it's fine. Kono Dioda!
Look at that.
I'm having a good time now. Ah, shit. This is me not paying attention. Again, that swing is dangerous up here. That swing is so fucking dangerous. Boop.
Be careful you don't fall.
I'm sorry.
Just as I expected.
There we go. I don't think that one actually did anything to me as far as shooting down, but that's fine. Ow! Damn shotgun blast. And again, that's exactly why they're here, too. Like, those shotgun blasts, they're ridiculous. They do so much damage.
I hope we don't get surrounded here.
Later. Why's the music still? Okay. No reason, it just wanted to play. That was a good cleanup of the area. Just double check. There's one item. Okay. So there's one item left in the zone.
Heading
And
there.
I imagine I'm going to collect it shortly. Thank God for treasure trackers. That's all I can say. Like, thank God there is a way to track
This
treasure.
ladder is new to me.
I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Hey there, big boy. Again, this guy's cool, but he's so basic. It's just kind of weird in the fight. Like, I've seen people struggle with this boss. I've never struggled with this boss. Again, I'm not saying I haven't died to him. I'm just saying I haven't struggled with him.
Watch yourself.
I've made stupid decisions, for sure. Stick in.
Not good. Tend to your wounds.
Dang, I need to start summoning people in, too. I keep forgetting to do that.
So, where are you dragging us off to next?
Go ahead and skip that. We already know the answer. Pardon my French. The bon oui. Wait a minute. Okay, now it's 2 items, so there is still something.
Something valuable today.
Trying to think of where I might have missed something. Because right now I have no idea. We can go back to lifesteal, thanks. Anyway, if there's anything up top, I would have remembered that. We'll take the short path back. Where would the item be? One moment. Okay, so it is in this area. I don't see it on the map. Was it back where I was? I mean, maybe, but I didn't see it. Nothing there. And again, this has a longer range than I'm giving it credit for. I just cannot seem to find what it's telling me to look for. Okay, maybe it's at the very beginning. Stop it. Stop it, me.
Getting a bit of vertigo.
Oh, there it is. Alright, fine. I found it. Fuck. It better be like junk. Like, that's the honest answer here. It better be junk.
Beautiful.
Oh, right. This would be how I got that one. Got it. Got it. That's a tricky get.
We can certainly use this. Sorry, I was looking at something.
Is there any reason for me to go back to base? I don't think so. At least not at this point. Doesn't mean there won't be, it just not at this point. I'm trying to save time by not doing loading screens, but I don't know, it may take longer for me to do it this way. Oh, well, doesn't matter. Not spoils. Prize perception. Prize perception is by far better than spoil spotter, but spoil spotter will definitely help you focus on an area if you don't know where you're looking for treasure. Like, spoil spotter will be like, alright, in this approximate vicinity, there's this many items. So if it tells you one item in an area, and spoil spotter says no items in the area, you know you're in the wrong section of the area. It's basically for fine-tuning your search. It's an immediate elevator fog door. That's hilarious. Okay, yep, we got new NPCs. Well, not new, but newer NPCs.
I can relax both my mind and
We'll go ahead and teleport from here.
we have room to move here.
I woke up, I haven't, but please.
Please do something about that monster. I know. It's scary. Look how scary it is. Okay, I don't know if that was me or her.
Was it level?
I'm going to assume it was me. I avoided that dagger. You see that?
We can certainly use this.
And it's weird, but of all the veils, the ones that I very rarely... I don't think I've ever even used it, like, officially in an official capacity,
If I go.
was the dog one. Like, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the hounds, but the stats, for whatever reason, are always terrible on them. And I don't know, maybe it's their drain is a lot better, but I don't really care about drain too much, to be honest.
This isn't the
It's
best
like drain is not going to be useful in most fights. What is going to be most useful is your weapon attacks. Drain is just a secondary. Unless you start making it like super overpowered, like one-shot drain builds for bosses. That's the only thing I can think of. It's like you have to be fully charged, but it's going to do 10,000 damage. You know, that sort of thing.
just as I expected. It's like
And you can
something
set those
was
up on a
doing
knockdown.
this. Those vehicles block our sight.
Hyper armor is so weird in this game. It's like they hit me, I get stun locked. I hit them, nothing
It's hard
happens.
to see the path
Just
ahead.
damage. And it's fine because my DPS is okay, but it's really weird. But if I use that giant greatsword, it stuns everything. Doesn't matter what size it is, how big, just fucking stun. Every time.
Wait, hey, up the lo- Oh.
Was this the shortcut? I think so. Because that takes me right where I want to be.
There now. There is missile.
Hitomi streaming Fortnite.
Did you find something good?
It's been a while since he streamed. Maybe it's just me, but it's been a while.
Trouble. is
I'm glad
real.
she's enjoying the game.
This isn't
That's kind of nice. Lucky me. There we go. Does shield negate the launcher? Is that what happens there? Ow! The other part I find fascinating is that there wasn't a shield weapon combo that they came up with. Like, I'm wondering if there will be like a DLC where it's just like, alright, here's your shield one-handed sword. You know, that sort of thing. Just a new weapon archetype. Just like rapiers or something like that, you can block and attack at the same time.
We have some room to move now.
Was that the enemy? Guess it was. I wasn't paying attention. I thought it was a standard enemy, so I just went after it. I was just like, oh, was that the thing? Yeah, it was the thing.
I'll be there soon.
Also, the displacement of that enemy and the guy who wants you to do the quest is hilariously large. It's not as bad as another one, but it's just ridiculous. Like, why couldn't it be at that missile and, you know, just have it be there? But nope, he's got to be way the hell over here. For what reason? No reason at all. Come closer. Come here. Oh, that actually worked. The explosion went through the fence. That's good. That's fucking good. I love it. Hacha! Take that, boxes. All right,
Hey,
anyway.
did you guys take now? Fun. We can.
Can I break my legs? The answer is yes. Yes, I can break my legs. Hi-oh.
Certainly use this. We will not be fooled. A frontal assault would be unwise.
Unwise, you say. All the more reason to do it.
Don't let me survive. We've come to a crossroads.
4 items. Okay.
What an enormous hole.
That's 1.
I'm not getting in the way, am I?
No, Io, you're doing good. You're being a good girl.
I believe we can climb it. I guess the operator has the data. Take a careful look straight down.
I'm not sure what this platforming section is for, though. I don't really understand, other than like to give you the idea that you may need to do shortcuts, but I don't know if that's actual learning versus like, hey, look, over here. Blank.
The arms
Blank.
protecting revenants like us.
Can I make that?
I'll be there soon.
It's fine. Don't mind my ankles. It's 2. No items. Okay, so that was everything. And the only reason I'm not on it right now is because I don't want to be. It better be working.
Heading there now.
There we go.
It's huge.
The idea of the one-way elevator contraption, though, that's always hilarious to me. It's like, oh, you can't activate it until you've gone to the elevator itself. It would be like me going into a building, and the elevator's on the 22nd floor, and I call it on the first floor, and it's like, nope, you haven't been to the elevator yet. You can't call it to the first floor. So then I gotta climb up there, get to the elevator, in order to ride it back down. It's just like, why? Why you do? Ugh.
Just cut straight through the mist. I'll take a bit more than that to keep us from getting lost.
Let's take a break here.
Yakumo and Louis never really, like, officially explain how they got to know each other. Like, the group just sort of
Someone has used
established itself, but there was no way for them to explain, like, how they all met up or what happened. This is very strange. Very, very strange.
You must stay wary. It's getting hard to see. Did you find something good? Please, stay nearby.
What a sweetheart. Stand by me, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me, stand by me. Why is that so massive?
Excuse me.
Alright, there we go. That'll just be for fun later. Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by
We
me.
might be able to see something
Stand
from
by
higher
me.
ground.
If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear,
That.
just as long as you stand.
Now we
Stand
have
by
never been
me.
here before.
Again, I could do the full song, but I'm not going to.
We've escaped those
Just
confinement quarters.
feeling a little musical at the moment. It happens from time to time.
My feet are sinking. So many of them.
Not the goo!
I can feel the strength in your conviction.
Regen extension factor.
This is a fast.
Alright. Cutting to the quick.
Beautiful.
Why am I locked onto the other one?
This is a bad place to fight.
I mean, alright, big boy. Fine. Let's do it your way. I'll just one-shot you.
There are friends. I won't ignore them.
It's wise to be.
I guess I should be using this more often, but... Nah. And again, I'm being a little less judicious right now about how I'm searching.
It's hard to
So
keep
I will
balance.
get I will, if I have to, come back later and like search it all through, but for the moment, this is fine. Oh, you aren't dead yet. Oops. Silly me.
We can certainly use this.
That is the path forward, which we're going to ignore for now.
I was looking at something.
Alright, cool. So, again, we're just doing item hunt in swamp. The oil rig. Because we can.
Did someone forget this here?
Wait. What, did you see something, Io? Girl, if you saw something, you better tell me. Damn, I don't know if she saw something.
That lost has been utterly warped by thirst.
There we are. Queen Iron. More big guys. 3. So this is the other side of the path. Again, nothing is sticking out at the moment, but I do need to, like, keep my eyes open. There it is. Ooh, a sound suppressor. For all that noise that I make. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, cool. I love it when I get them before they spawn. It's like, hey, let me stand up. Nope, you're dead. And I hear the slime. There it is. Whole bunch of them. Nope. Oh, he actually did get me. Damn. Oh, jeebus. Alright, I might as well do this real quick.
Let's try to find a
Might as well do it. No. Not a chance.
We found something valuable today.
Go ahead and give that a pull and a tug. Tug and a pull. A fire has been
Find
lit.
something good?
Booger rally.
It's hard to keep my balance.
Now Power Crank is like doing the strim thing. It's fine, it's just interesting. Is he promoting himself there too? Yeah, he is. Alright. You do you, Power Crank. You do you. Ow! Holy shit! sneaking. Alright. I did not see you before. Goodbye. No, I don't want to be on this path. How did I end up back over here? How do I do that? I end up on the right path by accident. It's like, no, don't do that. And Io must be out of Icor because she hasn't fired a shot in like a long time.
What's hidden in there?
I wonder. I wonder if you will die. Yes, it seems like you will die. Anyway. So these little items that don't really mean much, but are like strewn about everywhere, they're the most annoying part. Simply because they'll show up on your item counter, even though they're like terrible items. But it will always be like, there's something out there in the middle of the water. I need to figure out what the fuck it is and go get it. It could be something good, you know, every time. Because I'll always think it's a vestige. Like, I could always go back to Bakes and check. But if I'm here and it's like, if I go back and I find out that I missed a vestige somehow, I would be so pissed, and it would waste a solid 10 minutes just in loading screens alone and fighting all the enemies again. It's just like, God, I gotta figure out what it is. What could be that item? Ow. That's my face. Can I one shot? Eh, not quite. I think Io did that. But yeah, see, if I left this behind for whatever reason, that would make me upset. Oh. Okay. The fireball will do it. Fireball explosion will cover my base. Which is what I want to know, because the balls are fine, they're just annoying.
We can certainly use this.
Certainly.
It's hard to keep my balance.
But no, you can with the Wii balance board. I'm kidding. Everything I can think of, like, so many sales pitches just segueing into whatever you say for any reason.
There now.
And I'll sell out for the right people. It has to be the right people, though. Obviously, I'm not going to be like selling out for somebody who's horrendous, but it's like, hey, you need a spokesperson? I'll do it. I don't care. Now, one of the things I won't do is if I particularly don't like an item, or like, say it's food, right? And it's like a food I never eat personally, I would never promote anything like that. That would drive me absolutely bonkers. It's like, don't ask me to promote Mounds or Almond Joy. It's like, I'm not going to do that. Mia, Part 1. Again, the really weird part about the way this place is designed is how would you not see the giant white tower out in the middle of everywhere
Like I even care
and be
about
like,
that.
that can't be anything important.
Want to rest a bit and move on?
Alright, so the important part was I cleared that first area, which is the biggest nuisance. Like, there are still a couple of big areas there, but they aren't nearly as bad as that
How do you
first
like
one there for
exploring?
collecting items.
A path appears.
I remember going down here without pulling the handle first. Fell right into the hole because I couldn't see it. One shot! Called it. Is there an item behind you? Am I crazy? Was there... I thought there was an item back here before him. Or no, did I... No, I collected it. Okay. I was like, wait, what did I get? And then it's like, no, the sluice key. Yes, of course. Because otherwise it would be
Another
blank
way
floor.
around. Did you find something good?
I don't know. Again, why did it lock on way the hell over there? I believe this is the forward
I'll
path.
be there soon. Shall we look for a key?
You need the eagle key. Eagle!
This looks difficult.
I guess I'll just kill you. What a dork.
What's that? Take good care of that.
Again, the lock on is so weird. Why that one? I mean, alright. think I got everything.
Heading there now. What's through here? It's hard to keep my balance. I sense a hostile presence in the distance.
Moss-covered key.
Those bastards
We
eat any
found
damn
something
thing in front of
valuable
them.
today. I'll be there soon.
Now the good news is the game hasn't
It's
broken
lonely.
today,
It's dark here.
but I am when we get there going to save at that last checkpoint, because if I don't, that would be bad. How did you not roll off?
We can certainly use this.
Sure. I'm not sure I understand why the treasure chests are where they are.
My feet are sinking.
Like, we have items that lie on the ground, which is fine, and then we have chests. But why does one item get a chest versus one item just lying on the ground?
It was you, wasn't it, Yakumo? You're the one that stopped that treasure.
There we go. Again, Yakumo was an experiment, and then he was part of a mercenary trade group, and then it's just very weird. Like, I'm trying to piece it together, but it's just like... Was he a slave first and a trader later? Like, or a, you know, like a dealer slash mercenary band, or what was the deal? Okay. Okay. Trying to get a parry.
We can certainly use
Didn't work out
this.
so well. I mean, alright then. Hane Makaro. Or Hane Mukuro, I'm sorry. There are 2 items. Okay. That seems like a good number, especially considering the size of the area. So 2 items.
It's hard to keep my balance. Shall we rest for a while?
I'll go ahead and rest. Again, I need that save point because if something happens and I have to redo everything, I'm going to be pissed.
Let's
And it's
rest.
happened to me before. Although I think the autosave is a lot smarter than it used to be. At least to a degree. Oh, that one didn't kill you. Curious. Oh, right. I reset my my I-core count.
It's hard to keep my balance.
So when I collect the next item, which I think is over here, or not, just one item. Yeah, we'll find out.
Don't worry.
Stop! Nicola!
Sorry, I was looking at something.
That should be a 0 count.
What is that burning building?
Damn it. Where'd he run off to? These ashes are the boys.
Alright. Nicola, you're not gonna die this time, I promise. Wow, alright. Nuke my face. And there we go. That was actually really fast considering that fight. Mia! I know, girl. I know. But why would a clone have ashes is my question. Because that seems really weird. It's like, oh, by the way, I just happen to make clones and they all have physical bodies. Okay. Right, we're going to skip that. This should take me just immediately back to base.
was all of that?
Many who support Silva's ideals. Now serving the Security Enforcement Unit Cerberus. Still loading. There we go. And then Ubisoft went live. Because of course they did.
What exactly is going on here anyway? Why does every blood vein we find lead back to the old city ruins?
What's up, girl?
There.
So I triggered like 5 different cutscenes there. Mia recovery is one. Then the ally one. And then this one's going to be the Louis and Coco one. Or maybe it was all part of one. Which is fine.
It looks like everyone has gone to rest.
Sup, girl? How you doing?
You saved me back in town. I have to donate blood regularly. I can sleep with. I have a much.
Alright. We're going to
What
get
is
some
it?
of these cores
I have
cleaned up.
because
And again, we're just skipping past them because we did all this the first time. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if there's a way they could incorporate just activating the cores without having to go to the cutscene. I feel like there should be a way, but
It's Kevin.
maybe I'm wrong.
what is it?
Kevin? Is it
Memory
darker?
at the-
have hit a glitch, but I don't know. We'll see here in a moment.
I thought that I could say...
Girl, wake up! Man, you cute. No, I'm kidding.
What is it?
That's how our...
Bum, 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 bum. Come on, girl, wake up!
What is it?
Bum, bum, bum.
He was sharing the blood.
I mean, why wouldn't he be sharing the blood beads you gave him?
What is it?
Working my way down the list. Now I need to regulate and control all organs, including the brain. Biological origin, regenerative parasite. I'm more worried about the parasite controlling my brain than anything. It's like, why would it allow me to have control over my own body?
Whoa, what was that? Talk about your...
What is...
And again, I feel like there's just so much they could do as far as like DLC for this game too. It's just weird.
That was...
What is it?
Oh my goodness, Darkseeker, yeah. The good news is I'm getting them out now versus later. Because I definitely could have wasted a lot of time, but just doing it at a later point, but whew.
What is it?
Those people.
Okay, so that's Yakumo's. I was like, I know I got some of his, and I didn't see him for a couple of times, so it's like, all right, we'll get there.
What is it?
I don't know if you...
What is it?
Now we're on to Assassin. So many memories that I've already seen.
What if we'd been... Yeah. Anyway, I was hoping you would get...
What is it?
right.
So,
What is...
Oh boy. Formerly known as the anti-miasma apparatus. Why would you ever call it that?
you know,
What is it?
Okay,
Take care.
I will. Oops.
there's something I want to get my blood. It's a symbol of trust.
Okay, there we go.
Take it. The hunter, or at least you have any. Whoa,
Have the sake.
thanks.
Do you like geisha noodles?
I've been kind of interested in.
I guess not.
Allow me to. Plus, I hope you're.
Uh-oh. Okay. Nope.
Come to think of. I don't feel worth.
Okay, he doesn't care about the fountain pen. Fine.
It's strange. This should smell pretty noxious. Are my senses failing? Let me try again. Oh. Excuse me. Thanks. I'll give him a try. I see.
Very confusing.
I don't feel worth. Find anything we need? We can head out when. Hey.
I have 14 trading points. There we go.
Put to good use. See you around.
So, don't get the wrong idea. I consider this an investment.
As I bite into her neck.
I've got a... But serious...
Also, I keep forgetting that I need to summon in allies, but I keep
Here,
forgetting.
thanks. You're a strange
Here,
one,
have some flower
having
seeds.
Someone like... Are we all done? Come again soon.
Maybe.
Hi. Oh, I was just. Wow, that's the.
Booger Rally.
Got it stuck. Sit back and relax. I'll turn this into the best weapon it can be.
Yeah, for the most part, I think I've got what I want.
Okay, take care then.
Again, I don't really understand why plus
Sorry
10,
for
but hey.
That should put you... I might... Understood.
Oh,
Thanks
shit.
again. Let me know if you need me.
What is it? Take care.
Fuck. Alright, hang on. I'll fix it in the dungeon.
You're able. Fascinating. It would be an honor for you to take mine. I'm curious to see how you handle it. The depths are a complex, and the law. It's only the depths. I'll lead the way. Just don't be overeager. Come back.
Alright, going in. Although I should have headed to the next section because I would have gotten a fourth map, but for right now it's fine.
We can finally relax.
Alright. Yes. Yes, do not forget.
We need to maintain awareness.
Send a distress signal.
Lost nearby.
Has absolutely nothing to do with anything.
We'll put that to good use. Oh, I didn't see that.
This is the kind of place the Lost would lurk.
Don't look around. I'm relying on you. What do you think we'll find? What is that over there?
Oh shit, I forgot I had Mia. I was gonna fix that at the bonfire, but I didn't. Again, I'll give this another minute or so. We'll see how it goes. Though I don't know if anybody's still playing, so that's part of the issue, but that's okay.
I'll be right there.
What could be waiting for us?
Hmm.
You have to use every tool you have, right?
Enemy below
Okay.
us.
Is that really?
Ever since I was
How about let's see.
Oh wow, you died before you even spawned. Got it. Alright, if I could stand up for 5 seconds, thanks. Give it a second.
That was a fine battle.
Watch it tell me the second I get in there, multiplayer session's going to start. It's like, fuck you.
They don't look like pushovers, do they?
Sure they do.
Just a little more.
No.
How do you like exploring with me?
Weird. All right. All right, sorry. I got distracted. It's okay.
Yes, if you want to. I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going. It's unexplored territory from here on.
Let's be off then. Did you find something good?
All right.
We have to choose one way or the other.
Ow. Why did that target me? I ain't even struck you yet. Not that I want you hitting Io, it's just don't aggro me when I'm not the one that hit you. Shit.
lost nearby. Such emptiness in that loss.
All right.
Look at that.
All right. I mean, if you're just gonna stand there.
Enemy below.
I feel like that parry would have been
Find something
perfect
good.
if he'd actually hit, but it's fine. It's fine. Shit.
How do you like exploring with me?
It's a good time, Io. It's a good time.
Please don't do anything you might regret.
Regert.
That was a fine battle. It's a pleasure to see you.
Still waiting. Oh, here we come. Here they come to save the day.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Hello.
There we go.
Heading there now.
Okay.
What is that? We will not be fooled.
Oh boy. Bunch of stuff happened in the channels. Oop. Am I missing it?
We can certainly use
There it
this.
is.
Beware the rocks.
Holy cow, what is going on? What is going on in the spam?
I'll be there soon. I sense danger is lost. It's wise to
That was a fine battle.
Wow, they were already gone. It happened and they're just gone. All right, there we go. $107 medals. Woohoo!
We can relax for a while here.
It was easy, but now they must have. If you find, we'll take. I'll lead the way. Just tell me where we're going. It's unexplored territory from here on.
All right, let's get that off the list. And then next time we can head into the tower and hopefully get our first first part of the queen, the queen's ribcage. It's an interesting angle to start on.
How do you like exploring?
Yeah, let's go to the left first. It's the most annoying path. I mean, alright.
Did you find something good?
I really want to know what abilities you're using, because I'm not sure. And I really want to backstab a dog. I don't know if that's possible, but I want it to be.
What's that?
This is going to be the invasion, isn't it? Alright, Jujitsu Master. Holy shit.
Did I play my part well?
Again, the only thing that makes that difficult is just the number of enemies. Like, again, that's not really a difficulty spike per se, it's just annoying. It's like, as long as you've got invincibility frames after each enemy, you're fine. It's just a nuisance. And just testing the corpses here, making sure nobody's gonna get up
I hope
after
the
the
short
fact.
nap does you some good. Take good care of that.
Stress signal still out. Out.
Let's continue then.
I'm the only one that looks at, like, the big fucking boss area, and I'm like, I'm going that way.
And certainly use this. Everyone's
I am
pulse
that
will
kind of
be
person
close.
that's like, do I want the path that's open, or do I want the path that's being blocked by the behemoth? I'll take the behemoth. And again, it's the same thing for, like, Dark Souls players that are really scared of, like, the really big enemies or something like that. I've gotten to the point where I can just, like, basically solo those enemy types. But there are people that are still like, oh, run away, it'll kill me. You know, it's only if it hits you, right? So as long as you kill it first, it can't hit you. But they don't really realize that, so they never really try to fight it. Unless they have to, or they get really pissed off. I just think it's weird, like, hilarious. It's like, I don't want to fight it right now. It's like, dude, just get it out of the way so you don't have to deal with it later. Like that dragon that you start off with. It's like, just shoot the motherfucker, you know? Fire magic at it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Oh, shit.
Sorry, but I'm in an entirely different league.
Road to 300 followers. Hmm. How about that help? Oh. We'll see what happens.
It's a pleasure to see you.
It's wise to be prepared.
Lend me your strength.
Let's go. Problem solved. Nothing there, nothing
Did you
there.
find something good? I see something.
There we are. That one's at least satisfying, unlike some of the other ones. Don't get me wrong, the ground spikes are cool and all, but they aren't always the greatest.
I pray there's something valuable inside. Sorry, I was looking at something. Useless.
Cool. One other path to hit.
Did you find something good?
Here we go. Thanks for the follow, Alexander. I appreciate it, my man. Although there's the alert. I was like, where is my alert? Appreciate it.
It's wise to be prepared.
Oh, that's a beef dab. You must have come from the Discord. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, so I've got the neutral and the bad ending so far. I saved the good ending for last. When I did my first playthrough, I did it blind, and I made a mistake. So I didn't get the good ending that time. The other mod, yes. Yes, indeed. Again, I'm still learning. It's only been like a month or two, so I'm trying to get everybody down, but I appreciate you showing up. Means a lot.
Danger is lost.
Need to back away. Ow. It still got me. And I missed.
That was a fine battle.
Alright. So... yeah, I see this little conversation between you and XV. So right now it's just normal. I will be doing higher difficulty, but for getting the ending's sake, I'm doing it just for the endings right now. Also, since I'm playing on Xbox One, it's for the achievement. So I should be getting like the remaining achievements this time. Also, another thing is I need to get to 400 medals. Right now I'm up to 111.
Keep watch.
So we're getting there. I don't know if I like this one. I mean, it's fine. It's just weird. Why does it say 11? Don't know. Getting platinum on PS4? Yeah, yep. Those platinum and super achievements. Yep. I like to go for 100% completion when it's definitely one of those games where I can do that, so. We're getting there. We're getting there. But yes, this is my third run. Actually, let's go back to base. That way I can show her off a little bit more. But this is the Leafeon's model. One I created myself. I've uploaded before. I created a Bivecchio character and a Leaf character, and I uploaded that process. So they are also on my YouTube channel. Let's see if that works. There it is. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Alex. It means a lot. And again, I try to... Especially since I have source material, it's a lot easier for me to do. I do have my own original character that I created. But, again, when I've got something to work with, I can definitely pretty much make whatever. As long as it's not too off the wall. I wonder if I could make a slime girl. That would be interesting. I don't think I could get the skin tone properly, though, because I'd need to be translucent. But, oh well. That's fine. So those are done. The depths are done. What time is it now? It's almost 1. Okay. What do I want to do? Uh-oh. Oh, to my YouTube. I was like, wait, how did you subscribe? I'm not an affiliate yet. And it's like, oh yeah, YouTube channel. That would do it. So thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. And yes, there are legitimately over 1,000 videos that I've created over my entire career. And hopefully at some point, I will get my affiliate status, and then I can start making revenue and making bigger and better projects, because obviously I'd love to be able to like stream some other games that I haven't been able to because I don't have capture cards or anything like that, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll get there. There's like a couple of games in my reserve over here that I would absolutely love to stream. I just have to get it set up somehow. I just haven't been able to yet. And they haven't been remade for like the newer systems, so I couldn't do that. That's the problem. But that's okay. Let's see, where am I going? Actually, let's see if I can max out these stats. Because again, he's not... So, part of what's happening now is I'm trying to max out proficiencies, but I'm at the point where no matter how many enemies I kill, I'm not getting any more experience, even though all it says to level up these particular blood codes is to kill enemies or defeat enemies. But I think it needs to be enemies of a certain level, so right now I'm a little too overpowered, and it's causing problems. Let me go back to the trenches entrance here. I also need to go back to the shopkeeper. Again, right now I'm just doing side stuff, getting it out of the way. You're better off grinding for the wake stuff? Well, I've got... So, Hemdall is pretty much the only one I haven't mastered. Of all the blood codes, I'll go through the list again. I'll show you. It's the only one that's really remaining, just because I don't particularly like it, but I'm using it right now. Like, I absolutely hate this one, but it's fine. It's got good abilities on it. It doesn't do well on its own. Like, the hiding technique and everything else. That works great, because I like the stealth mechanic, but... Yep, there's you.
Another rep. Thirst inducing my...
Okay, cool. So that's done. That triggered that side quest. But let's go over... So, Queenslayer, fully maxed. Obviously, the starter ones, they're maxed. They're all starred. Blow of Madness. Done. 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 That one's done. That one's done. Done. Artemis. Artemis I love. Artemis is probably my favorite one. Speed and attack boost? Yeah. Yeah. I do like Final Journey. Final Journey is great. Done. The Ribcage done. Io's done. Queen's Breath done. Survivor done. This one, Dark Knight. When I was playing through my first playthrough, this one helped me so much through that fire area just because of flame protection alone. Like, I happened to have a halberd at the time, and it's like, you know what? I'll use this, but this right here, this flame protection, it basically negates that boss. Like, that boss has no chance with flame protection up. And it was probably my Veil, too, because I had, like, fire buffs and all that sort of stuff. And I absolutely adore Emily. Emily's great. Flame Rose is done. 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 So Hemdall's the one with the problem right now. I've got Stamina Stimulant just because I wanted it. Yeah, the Firewalk is fine. It's a little weird. Hades is done. Scout, done. Warrior, done. Hephaestus, done. I absolutely love Rin's Blood Code. Rin's Blood Code is probably one of my most favorite. It does so much. It's got such great abilities. And Pioneer's Guidance, that one right there, that is probably the best passive skill you can get, especially to master other skills. And I pretty much put that on everything just to, like, if I haven't already mastered them, I put that on, always in one passive slot. Ishtar's done. This one's a little weird because it only has one skill, Harbinger. I don't really understand it, but it's fine. And then, of course, the DLC one, which is Mia 2. And I used Mia 2 through my second playthrough for the most part. Pioneer's Guidance? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pioneer's Guidance is definitely super powered. You want to level up your skills very quick. You go into, like, the last final areas and you start fighting enemies, you're going to see pops for every single skill you haven't mastered yet. Anyway, so I've got to go back and give the shopkeep his item. He's at the outer crossroads. But yeah, so you got to keep an eye on your passive buffs. Like, there are definitely ones I've forgotten about that would probably make, like, a super build for sure. And obviously you could just Google, like, master builds for the sort of character you're trying to create. It's like ultimate gun character, and here's the buffs. And I always, so a lot of people like the giant swords and everything, and the axes and the hammers, but I always swap out whatever weapon I want as a secondary, but I always keep a bayonet. I always have a bayonet on me at all times, just in case I need to shoot something from a distance. So, obviously, right now I'm using the Executioner Sword, which is Jack's weapon. But I always keep this on hand, which is Mia's personal weapon. It is so good. Like, if you look at the stat scaling alone, A, C, and B, in that order, holy shit. Right, exactly. I just wish this one would level up, because I don't really care about Dexterity and Fortitude. I just want this one done. Like, don't get me wrong, stat boosters are fine, and I get that. Like, you want full strength up, blah, 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 blah. But that one is just like, why?
Greetings. Hey, I don't... Greetings. Never great cut.
So I'm going to try and trick the AI. I don't know if this is going to work.
Greeting. Whenever I talk about this.
Because his second phase should actually activate now. But let's teleport to the entrance. That'll put me into a load screen, which should reset the area. Alright, climbing up.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to show her off back when I was
It's a pleasure
back there,
to
but that's
see
fine.
you.
Anyway, jiggle physics. Anyway.
Greetings.
Okay, so your second
Whenever
phase didn't activate yet. Alright, I know I need to collect from a man of culture. Yes, indeed. And obviously I can put her in like a whole set of outfits, and you may have seen the character creator where I did just that. It's just like put her in all sorts of outfits and just said, haha, look at her thighs. But yeah, so I like doing that. It's a good time. Thanks, Let's Play channel. I don't know what it is with those guys lately, but they've been playing like all these games I don't really care about. Kaneki and Hajime from Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah. So it's basically Louis. It sounds just like Louis. Because that's pretty much what that character is. Now, I am curious, because I know right now they give you, like, DLC, create a character stuff and all that.
How do you like exploring with me?
I enjoy it a good deal, Io. I enjoy traveling with you so much, you can't even, like, put it into words. Well, that's what I mean, right? It's like, right now it's been costume stuff. So, I'm curious as to what they're going to do. Is it going to be more story, or are they going to put in... Yeah, exactly. Are they going to put in more story? Are they going to put in more... challenge dungeons? What are they going to do? Because right now, all the challenge dungeons basically have every in-game main story boss. So the only thing they could really do is try to create a new one, or add a story function to the depths, where it's like, alright, we need you to go back into the depths for whatever reason, and then give it a story element. Now, will they do that? I don't know. Will it only be like cosmetic stuff? Maybe. It is a fresh IP. So it's kind of hard to tell at this point. But there are things that I hope that it will be. And I feel like the game sold very well, but I don't know because they don't give out those stats really. So I hope it did well enough to like consider making more content.
I'm no longer that now. I'm so.
Alright, so yes. Also, this is a fun thing because you can't technically attack through the wall, but because I have an explosion, it goes through the wall and kills them. Right. So, and again, it would depend on the ending, right? Because obviously, it would have to be just before you killed the final boss, because if you get the bad ending or the neutral ending, you're not going to be awake. I don't know what the good ending is. I have no idea. But I'm hoping that, you know, everybody survives. They come up with some sort of plan. I don't know for sure, though. That's the thing. I could just be stuck as I was before, and that's the good ending. But I have no idea. Everything else I've pretty much gotten. Also, the thing that I fucked up on the other times was I let Nicola die in the first one because I didn't understand that you could... Again, it was my first playthrough, and I one-shotted the boss. I officially one-shotted the boss. I was like, oh, well, okay. I'll just come back when I have all the memories. Well, yeah, the good ending will probably be the true ending. But what I was thinking when I was fighting Nicola was like, okay, so I beat Nicola. I'll go ahead and leave for now since I didn't have all his memories at that point, and then I'll just come back and restore him. What I didn't know is that he just turns into ash. Like, he just straight up dies and there's no body left. I was like, one. That was literally the only one remaining that I needed, and I just messed up. So Nicholas died twice so far, and I have yet to have saved his life at any point. So Mia's been pissed the whole time. No, I'm kidding. Just...
Look at that.
Boom! Oh, it didn't kill. Wow, you didn't die from that? Does your shield have a 360, like, all the way around your body block?
Be careful you don't fall. I hope I'm being of some assistance.
100% the cathedral?
there a way
Yeah,
we can
same
get
thing.
there?
Yeah, exactly. So I ended up going to, like, obviously, first playthrough, I went 100% through the cathedral, got all the maps completed, all that fun stuff, first playthrough, everything else. And again, I didn't understand how the vestiges worked. Right, that's the thing, right? It's like I didn't Google it, right? I just was like, why do they want me to restore these specific vestiges out front of the door? So I was like, all right, the first one, I did it. I was like, okay, sure, she'll just be here to allow me to do that for whatever reason. So I get into the boss fight, and I finish it, which is the Queen's Ribcage. And, oh yeah, that was the guy. It says restore memory. I was like, okay, I'll restore the memory. And I thought that was, when I first did it, I thought that was just the way that worked. I didn't know specifically that the vestiges had to be completed in order for that to be an option to restore a memory. So I was like, oh, okay. So that's good. I get to revive her. You know, I figured, you know, obviously walking out the door wouldn't be a good idea, but my thought was, okay, so this is how this works, right? Like, I can choose to let them live or let them die. And I thought that was it. I didn't understand the vestiges completely. Now, granted, after the Nicola incident, I collected every vestige, and I got every memory, went into all the dungeons, all the depths, you know, all that sort of stuff, and it was just like, all right, we're not screwing that up again. Still resulted in the neutral ending, but, you know, I felt better about it. I was like, okay, I get this now. It's fine.
We can certainly use this.
Ow! You throw a dagger at me? You did, didn't you?
That's all.
Also, just by default, I have lifesteal. Lifesteal restores
Where are they going?
HP upon defeating enemies, and when there's minions about, I swap that out when I get to a boss, but... Ow. But for the minions, it's just like, if I'm killing them, I'm getting health back. Nani? Where does one get lifesteal? Let me double check. It may be... Again, I got it in my first playthrough. Lifesteal. Code Vein. Found in the Survivor Blood Code. Okay, so you have to have the Survivor Blood Code at least. So yeah, if I look, the Survivor one is my girl, I think. Harbinger, Harmonia, Queen's Throats. Yeah, here we go. Carmilla. Yeah, no worries. Take your time, Alex.
We have come to a crossroads. This ladder is new to me.
Hey. Damn.
Slow and steady. We can jump down safely. Sound.
Who wears it better? The answer is they both do. Why is Io such a good character? Like, why is that? It just seems unfair to every other character in this game. Like, especially since she's the first character you see. She's so useful. She's got waifu written all over her. Tig old biddies. I mean... And she's basically wearing, like, just scraps, even though we could clearly get her clothes. We could clearly get her some damn clothes. I mean, you're right. You're right. I'm not arguing that. Like, she's got everything else. She's got a blood veil, just like I do. But we can get her, like, some shoes at least. Look at her feet. I feel bad. We're walking on rocks and shit. I put her out in the soup. Regenerative powers or not, just holy shit.
We must stay wary. Look at that.
Also, this is going to be a test. No items left. Okay, good. Also, yeah, as a active skill, like prize perception, spoil spotter, and treasure tracker. Oh my god. I mean, you're right. They are...
Like exploring with me.
So, I did a little bit of research into the subject, but there are mods that are coming out for Code Vein, obviously on the PC. I'm not on the PC, but they're working on nude mods. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. I'm sure that's going to come out. Just like they did for Dead or Alive or any other fighting game or anything like it. It's like there's going to be a nude mod. You know what would make me laugh? Yeah, excuse me while I go buy a PC and a copy of Code Vein. You know what would make me laugh is if they come out with DLC And again, they've already got like the hot tub and everything else, so everybody's wearing a towel. That's fine. Like if they come up with an anime because they've already got the style, like especially in the opening, they have that opening anime transition. So they've got some artists working on that already in some way. But they come out with like a beach episode, you know? Everybody's in a swimsuit, tops come flying off, you know, the whole 9 yards. That would make me laugh so hard if they put that in the game.
Sorry, I was looking at...
Exactly.
Is someone pulling the cables?
It's like, yeah, beach volleyball. Code Vein Beach Volleyball coming to you next summer. Yeah. And it's just like Coco, Io, and, you know, Ava, you know, all playing volleyball. Just like, all right.
We can jump down safely now. Take a careful look straight down.
Yes, no. I can't.
Alright, so that should be most of the side missions, so let's at least get to the start of the next area. I've been going for almost 3 hours now, so it is about time for me to wrap up.
Path splits here.
Yes, I want to go back, in, and up, and around. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Have I played the God Eater series? No, but I am aware of the God Eater series. Why? What's up? It's pretty similar to this, actually, isn't it? I think it's pretty similar styled. That's like you go out to fight monsters and crap, but you're... Oh, really? You know what? That makes sense. That does make sense.
How do you like exploring with
I could see a Bandai Namco crossover. They could make a fighting game out of that. Oh, that would be amazing. Like a Oh yeah, no. It seems very likely. But I'm thinking Yeah. You're right. You could definitely do that. You could definitely make like a fighting game and put like Code Vein X God Eater or God Eater X Code Vein. Oh my god, PC, no! No! Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Oh man. Welcome. Thank you, Power Crank. Thank you for the raid. If you haven't followed Power Crank already, please do. I'm Reaper102388. I am also a mod for Bivecchio and Leafeon, so if you're not familiar with those two, please go follow them. No? No Power Crank? No follows? Oh, shit. See, now that you've rated me, now I've got to go on a little bit longer. So, all right, I'm gonna extend this out a little bit, but that's fine. That works out. It's all cool.
trouble?
But yeah, so feel free to follow twitch.tv/powercrank /Bivecchio /Leafeons, because me and Power Crank both moderate for both of them. And they are fantastic VR chat streamers. And we are both on their Discords, and we're mods there, and, you know, it's a good time. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. This is my Leafeon's model character, so if you wanted to have a somewhat idea of what she looks like,
It's a pleasure to see you.
there you go. Jiggle physics engaged.
That was a fine battle.
And again, once I go back to base, we can actually show her off in like casual clothing. But for right now, she is different from my my original character that I created, but just for the sake of the good ending and the bad ending playthroughs, I decided to use her model. So
This is a bit scary.
we're continuing on. Ow! How dare you? Go ahead and have your dinner, Power Crank. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it, my man. Means a lot. Means a lot. It really does.
It was a bit of a workout.
And if you have any questions for me or what I do or anything like that, you know, just let me know. It's cool. We can have a discussion. I'm not doing anything too intensive right now. You know, just killing some enemies here and there. It's all good. If I run off an edge, yeah, it happens, you know.
Did you find something good?
Otherwise, I like to keep it sort of chill. I do upload my content to YouTube. The deadliest enemy. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, gravity is, like, especially in a Dark Soulsian type game, if you have cliffs or edges, you're definitely screwed. Now, so again, we're gonna go through this just a bit, but the thing that I love about this game in particular is you can't do an attack that will knock you off the edge. So let's say you do a launcher or something like that. If you do that move, it causes you to step forward. The attack itself will not push you off the edge. You actually have to push forward on the stick. Like, I cannot, even though I should be stepping forward, attacking will not make me go off the edge. Unlike in Dark Souls, where if you do an attack, it will push you off the edge if you have to step to do it. So... anyway. So we're going to go ahead and dip our toe into the land that is known as Anime and Orlando.
What was it like before?
I don't need to rest. I usually don't anymore. Rest at the missile. Unless I really, like, am low on items or something like that. But I'm not really using them for this particular run. Okay, that was weird. Hey, look, a tree. Let's talk to Louis for a second. I'll let this cutscene run. It gives me some time to talk with chat. I'm sure you're all having a lovely Saturday. And you're going to tell me all about it. But in any case. What do you mean? I slept 4 hours. Too hot to be enjoyed? I hear you. I also live in a place where it is hot 24 or like 365 days a year.
We've found so far leads back to here. Come on, let's head in. The source can't be far off.
So the thing I love about, like, the raid in general, other than, I do appreciate the viewers. No, don't get me wrong, Power Crank, but I really love how I was like, oh, yeah, thanks, sorry. I do crack my knuckles from time to time. I just needed, like, a way to alleviate the pressure. So anyway, I was talking to Alex, because he's been here for a while now. And I was like, you know, let's just get started in the next area. I'm gonna call it. It's been about 3 hours, and now I was just like, well, shit. It's all good. I really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. Lurkers, all the same. Like, it's all good. All right. Should be a ladder here shortly.
I believe we can climb that.
Also, IO best waifu. If you have any arguments or complaints saying otherwise, I'm sorry you're wrong.
I was looking at something. Did you find something good?
Also, in my first playthrough,
Davis said he wants
that map right there was the one I forgot. Exactly. The most annoying map. You're right. But that map for the depths is the one I forgot. I was like, where the hell am I missing a map? I thought I'd been everywhere, and it was right there. I was like, okay, just climb up the ladder and turn around. And you'll understand why this, because when I come out of this cave here, if you haven't seen this game yet, you see this. And it's like, okay, this is a big place.
Is this really man-made?
So, is it any wonder that I forgot that that area even existed? Is it any wonder at all that I forgot to check in that cave? Because it's like, all right, well, let me just check this space and then, fuck. I'm okay with the cathedral now, only because I've like been through it a couple of times. But yes, the cathedral is a bit of a nuisance. I can get to the first boss in a little under an hour and collect all the items. I don't know if I'm going to do that today or right now, but again, we'll dip our toe in. We'll get a couple missiles in at least.
Heading there now. I believe there's something up ahead. A guardian of this place.
All right, one guardian down. And I made that look easy. The first time you play this game, this area is going to kill you over and over and over again.
How shall
No
we
joke.
proceed?
It is going to destroy your soul. Oh, yeah, there he is. I was like, I know there's something over here. Oh, that's not hard to grab at all. Nope. Not even a little. I'm going to see if I can use my wall explosion up here. I don't think there's any reason I can't, but you never know. Okay, you are dead. Hate the Guardian ladies so much, being absolutely wrecked by them whenever there was more than one. Yeah, you're not wrong.
It won't open? Let's
Okay.
find another way.
So, you may wonder, why did I go up to the locked door even though I know it's locked? Well, it helps me when I'm doing the map. Because if I look at the map and I know that there's a locked door there, it will always stay that symbol. But it doesn't show any other locked door on the map until I touch it or get close enough to see it.
Shall we try
So,
opening it?
as long as I've touched it once, it'll always be there on the map, and it lets me know, okay, so here's a shortcut. Here's a door I do need to open for said shortcut. It just helps me out. And again, I've already 100% completed the map in my first playthrough, so it's a little bit easier on your second playthrough and your third playthrough, as long as you've gotten the full map, because it stays in further games. So any new game plus you go into, the map stays, which is perfect. Because you can just utilize that over and over again. I don't want to go straight ahead. Well, maybe I do, actually. Nah, it's fine. And again, if I wanted to sprint through this area and I wasn't going for a specific ending, I could definitely get to the boss character in about 15 minutes or less. But we're not going to do that because I'm trying to go for the good ending, which requires me to do extra work.
This one sleeps eternally. Did you find something good?
All right, and then, yep, locked door. Okay. I don't think there was anything in there. Okay, good. I just have to make sure because it's like I see the circle and I didn't go the full loop, so sometimes I may forget an item. And then having to go back is sort of a pain in the butt, but it's okay.
Did we take a wrong turn?
I can't tell you how many times I've ran straight up these stairs and just straight into this hole. Just like right in. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. It is absurd.
Heading there now. Let's try to find another route.
Okay, there's no drop, right? Again, I don't think there's any drops in the early part of this section, but we'll figure that out as we go. But yeah, so you'll notice I'm not using regeneration all that often anyway, but I'm still getting my life back. Again, lifesteal as an ability, so good. It's such a good ability. Okay, yep, nothing there. Again, this is just me closing the loop. That was the straight path back from the beginning, which I know. Here's for another regeneration piece, but I maxed out, so I don't really need them. And we are going to get rid of the invasion zone, or at least we're going to do the invasion zone once. The invasion zones repopulate every time you reset an area, but we will go through it because it is one of the most obnoxious and painful ones to go through, especially in the early game. Can I actually hit you? Yes, I can. Yes, that was a dead end. And I have no objections to like trying other weapons or anything like that. So if you have like, I have so many different weapon types. If you have a particular veil you want to see, particular weapon you want to see, I've got just about every type. So in case you were wondering how they worked. Didn't they update it so now you have to trigger them at their crystal? At their crystal? I don't know. See, it just triggered.
I'll assist you with Project Queen. This research will be the answer.
Wow, that did not do near enough damage. I must have missed completely. Body explosion. I knew that. Ow. No. Oh, I didn't get it in time. That's fine. I don't know. So this fight in particular, like, I'm making it look a lot easier than it should be. But that's just because I'm over leveled. My equipment is like plus 10. So you're gonna come in here at maybe plus 3, plus 4, and these guys are no joke. Because again, they're still doing like significant damage to me.
Using your ability to its fullest. You have no defense.
All right. Where's your twin? I think if you complete it once, you can retrigger. Yeah, so maybe? I don't know for sure. There we go.
You can certainly use this.
One regen. And don't worry about the icon on the minimap. I can't actually get to that location until later. I know it's obnoxious and it's just sitting there on the map and it's like, why can't you get there? But it's because you have to go out and then come back in at a different angle. Because, let me tell you about the first playthrough trying to find that item up there. I went all over this starting area, which is why I know it so well at this point. And I was like, how the hell do I get up there? And the answer was because you had to go further into the level and then come back to it at a higher vantage point. It was just like, ugh. Really obnoxious. Not easy to get to. And the real thing was, like, for that one, there is a missile right next to it.
Did we take a wrong
Like, there is
turn?
legitimately just a way to get there by just going to the missile and then walking over. But it's not the first one. It's one that looks completely out of place and just obscure. And again, so don't be... It's a little bit hard to get over that idea, especially if you're a Dark Souls player, but don't be afraid to attack on edges, especially if there are player or enemies coming up, because you cannot fall off by attacking. You can fall off by being attacked and knocked backwards, or by pushing forward on the stick, but not by attacking itself.
What is our next destination?
Can I one-shot your ass? Nope, not like that I can't. So, the item I'm talking about is actually on the other side of this wall. I can't grab it right now. And if you look at the map, it sort of blends in with the first map, which is why it's really confusing. But there is a path that comes in from the right, from that tower, off to the right-hand corner, and it comes back to that item. And again, it's all for a side quest. It's not even like a main quest item. It's just a really annoying icon on your map at all times. Shit.
try to find
See,
out.
there's that hole. I can't tell you how many times, but that hole right there, I've fallen in it so goddamn many times. I almost did it again. I was just like, la-di-da. Just like, it would have killed me. It would have straight up killed me. Alright, anyway, let's get tighter in on that map there. So that's the shortcut path. Yeah, let's open the shortcut first. It fell in like 3 times. Exactly! That's the thing. It's like you don't... You're not really thinking about it, and then all of a sudden, hole. Just like right in the middle of the path. Oh, shit. Okay, alright. Up in the sky with you.
Sorry, but I'm in an entirely different league.
What's through here?
Alright. Open door, and I know that's a shortcut path because if I look at my map or the footstep meter, I know I've been over here, so I don't need to go back over there. So it works out in my favor. This, I don't think... Yeah, I think this is the other dead end. Which is fine. because I'll just retrace my steps. But this is for another item up here. Again, you would think it would lead to that item on the other side of the tower, but it doesn't.
We have a nice view from here. I shall maximize my efforts.
How did that miss? Are you out of your mind? I don't like that skill. It's not the best skill to use, but it is fucking powerful. Like, you are going to one-shot enemies with that skill. The skill I'm talking about being Severing Abyss. Like, if you hit somebody, that thing is going to, like, just decimate their ass. Don't see any items on the map, so that's fine. Alright, retracing our steps, because that was a dead end. You can also fall down back on the original path, but we don't need to, because I've already collected all the items down there, so that's fine. Retracing, retracing, retracing. And the path forward is going to be this next right.
I'll be there soon.
It's no wonder I got a gold in orienteering. It's no wonder. Oh, I got the parry. Yes! Fuck you. Ah, I love that parry. That was the best parry right there. Like, you saw that, you saw how she faded out of existence. It teleports above your head to become a drop attack, but you can parry the shit out of that. It's like the second you see them fade, you push the parry button, bam, they're stuck. Also, this is a trap because there is nothing below, but there is a gap in the wall. I don't know why that is there exactly.
Shall we
It's
go
just
down?
there to be there.
It would seem there is a path below.
So there is a path below. And again, this is the only way forward. So if you were worried about falling in this game, which a lot of people would be, you wouldn't think to drop off a ledge to continue forward. But this is the only way to continue forward. People have gotten lost because of stupid shit like this. And I love it. It's great.
There's a surprise.
It's like, how do I get forward? And the answer is, nope, you need to drop off the ledge. Well, that wasn't a good camera angle for that. I think it's because the wall's so low. Or the ceiling, I mean. And again, I know I'm making those back attacks look super simple. Their hitbox for a back attack or a back strike or a crit is not big. It is like you have pixels. If you've ever tried to backstab those guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially while they're on the move. Forget it.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Alright, this is the other shortcut that goes back to the main path. So if you're not sure which shortcut is which, this shortcut is to the right, the other shortcut is to the left. So if I were to die by falling off a ledge or being killed by enemies or something like that, my route changes. So the initial route for the first shortcut was I head left. The next one is I head to the right, and it takes me here.
Did you find something good?
And again, you can just confirm that with your map, because you see the missile down below. At the bottom center, you'll see that little icon. That's how I know. This is a dead end over here
Sorry, I was looking at
with
something.
a lovely chest.
What's hidden in there?
Impulse anchor.
Want to try climbing down?
So, the assistants, they do give, like, legitimately, they do give hints. So, if you're not listening to your helper, or you don't have a helper, it's a lot harder, but they will tell you, like, hey, maybe you want to fall down here, or hey, maybe we should climb up that ladder, or something like that. So as long as you listen to them, you're pretty much okay. It doesn't matter who you pick anyway, because they'll all basically tell you something similar. Like, hey, have we tried that? That sort of thing.
Let's try to find another route.
So, same thing.
Want to rest a bit and move on?
Alright, so this is missile number 2 in the game. So I am at the next checkpoint. So let me ask you while I've got your attention. Do you want me to keep going, or should we just continue this another time? Because I will stream this again. I've been going for about 3 hours and 20 minutes. So I was trying to cut it off about here, but if you want to go a little bit farther in, I can show the next missile and get that next item, which I believe is the shortcut path. But it's no particular rush. I've already done it before. All that fun stuff. Just, if you're in the stream, I'm going to give you a little bit of sway here since you're here. Otherwise, I may throw you off to VR chat streamer No Logic David. So there is that to keep in mind. Do what I want? Shit, man. Actually, let's see who's on. Oh, you know who is on? Cat, or Miku Cat, and she's a sweetheart. She's technically a mute, but she uses like a bot to use her voice, and it's a really cute voice. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and raid her. We'll say hello. I will call it here, so let's have Leaf say,
Do take care of yourself.
I will see everybody next time. This has been Reaper 102388. I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel, so make sure you go ahead and follow or subscribe to me there. Share my content, like it, comment on it. If you have suggestions, there are 1,000 videos, like legitimately over 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel of varying game types and all that sort of stuff. So feel free to check that out. So let's get this raid underway, ladies and gentlemen. Virtual Miku Cat. And I will see everybody next time. Bye-bye.